Question was put to a well-to-do man who had a mistress for over 26 years. Now this guy, mind you, had a wife that, for reasons I'm quite sure I know what they are, chose to keep the wife, but had a mistress. And people around him thinks that the wife was tacitly aware, but again, because he's a very high earner, if I told you the name, and if you're in the investment industry, you would know his name, but I shall refrain from doing so because it doesn't matter. He kept this mistress, and the question was put to him, why do you keep this woman, and which he had secured an apartment for, bought a car for, and was paying her pocket money? He said, simply because she does everything I want and none of the things I don't want. Now, many wives will say, well, it's easy for her, she's not living with him, she's a kept woman, you know, she doesn't have to work, he pays for everything. But isn't that what you're doing as a wife? One of those sit-home wives of a guy that earns that level of money? Aren't your days spent going out with your girlfriends to department stores, nail salons, afternoon happy hour drinks? I'm talking about wives that are married to men that make this level of money. Isn't that what you're doing? And be honest. Are you doing everything that he wants and none of the things he doesn't want? Because we both know, talking to the wives, he has the option of dropping you and going wherever he wants. So try putting yourself in his place. He's worked hard from zero to make himself into something very big. He's paying for everything. Your mansion on a hill, multiple cars, everything from A to Z. You don't have to lift a finger. Your biggest worry is which friend you're going to go out with today to which restaurant to have a leisurely lunch. But he's not getting anything, nearly anything that he wants from you, because you're not worried. You're living in the West. You got the marriage divorce laws behind you. Oh, if he decides to leave me, he will lose the house, 60% of his net worth, and he has to pay me basically for the rest of my life until I get married. And I just won't get married. I'll just get multiple boyfriends. But the point of this video is that the reason he was gladly keeping this mistress and paying her way 100% was because he felt that he's getting more than what he's paying for, or at least an equal exchange. Whereas if you're living in a marriage situation, if you're living with a girlfriend, anything past the first 90 days at best, you will not be getting all the things you want and none of the things you don't want. I challenge one person living with a woman or being in a marriage situation and to tell me I'm getting everything I want and none of the things I don't want. That just doesn't happen. And you know, no disrespect to any religion, but marriage was not created by God. The legal marriage, that was a contract of which is written by lawyers and judges and lawmakers. It was man-made. It is a man-made thing, just like a prosthesis that they give a person who loses a limb. It is artificial, just like artificial grass, artificial flowers, artificial anything. It is not man-made. It is not natural. It is a something that's created by humans artificially for God knows what reasons. Probably initially with all the good intentions, but it just doesn't work in today's Western world. It just simply doesn't work. Short and sweet, to the point. All the best.